Good morning. I'm Jonathan Mayales, Director of Shenandoah University's McCormick Civil War Institute. This morning, I am coming to you, of course, virtually from in front of the Peterson Boarding House in Washington, D.C., where on this day, 155 years ago, President Abraham Lincoln breathed his last. Lincoln's death certainly had a devastating impact on many throughout the nation. And today I wanted to share with you what Corporal Robert Bradbury, Battery D, 1st Pennsylvania Light Artillery, thought about Abraham Lincoln and his death. And for those of you who are diligent followers of the McCormick Civil War Institute, you know that about a month or so ago, we formally released So Much to Say the Civil War Letters of Corporal Robert Bradbury. And sprinkled throughout those 29 letters are references, statements about Abraham Lincoln, his support for Lincoln, his desire for Lincoln to win re-election in November of 1864. There are also statements of disbelief in some of those letters at how Robert Bradbury can't believe how individuals such as Wendell Phillips, for example, criticized Lincoln in a speech at the Cooper Institute in late October of 1864. But the last letter that mentions Abraham Lincoln was written by Bradbury from Harper's Ferry on April 27, 1865, to his sister Harriet. And in that letter, Bradbury, of course, laments Lincoln's death and what Lincoln's passing ultimately means to the nation and to the memory of Lincoln. And Bradbury wrote, in part, all the papers I have seen since the murder have been principally taken up with accounts and eulogies of the deceased. Poor Abe Lincoln, he deserves them all, and he deserves more than we could or can give him. His name and his services to this country will never be forgotten as long as the United States is a nation, or as long as it is remembered that there was such a nation as the United States, if time does indeed endure longer than our union. So I want to thank you for tuning in this morning and allowing me to share a little bit about Bradbury's reflections on Abraham Lincoln's death. I look forward to seeing all of you next time. Be well, stay safe, and keep healthy.